matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Joel Embiid. George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Now here's Suggs. Wagner finds Banchero. 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Here's Grimes. And here's George for 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Banchero against George. And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Although they were eliminated in the first round, last season was a success stand for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience.
And here's Banchero after the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre. To the paint, releases. Good D by Embiid.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. The Magic have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Caldwell Pope kicks to Wagner. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Embiid inside, defended by Carter, and he recovers it. Embiid's shot is good. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. And that one's good. Suggs.
Oh, strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr. A tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the 3. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
Back in 2022, the number 1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year. And on that team, he has really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right? Who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in. Here's Maxey. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. And here's Wagner, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now, here's Maxey. Outside Edwards. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 3-point lead. Anthony taking his time here. Isaac a screen. Offline with his three. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Butler. Yabusele out there with Edwards. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2. Isaac with a screen for Anthony. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Philadelphia has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Now here's Embiid. Defense is right there, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Edwards. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Here's Embiid. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. And then for Philadelphia, Oubre is checked in for Gordon. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. Back to Banchero. Lock at 6. Pass to Suggs. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers lead it. Here's Grimes. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's De Silva. To the inside. Out to Carter. Puts up a 3. Good on the triple. Carter's got 5 now.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Pass to Embiid. Oubre on the wing. Here's Yabusele. Here's McCain. Nothing on the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
A nice shot by Carter.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's made the decision that he wants to huddle up with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. .129 left in the first half. Pass to Oubre. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Hits the three-point bomb.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Suggs passes to Carter. And here is Suggs. And he banks in the layup. And the Magic lead by 3.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Carter against George. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Wagner outside. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Pass to Grimes. Outside, Maxey. From deep, George. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Orlando leading by 4. Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Carter with a screen on Maxey. Here's Suggs. He takes it in. It's good. Suggs has got 6. And so it's the Orlando Magic with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Franz Wagner displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful, thank you. Suggs with the screen for Caldwell Pope. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And Caldwell Pope pretty effective in that pick and roll.
So, Stan, we watched Kentavious Caldwell Pope's career, and he's played for a handful of teams. And he's been a starter on multiple title teams, including the 2020 LA Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I loved coaching him. This guy is a hard worker. He's one of the best conditioned athletes in the league. His stamina is incredible. He knocks down threes. It's not a coincidence that he's been on championship teams in 2 different cities.
Amazing.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Inside, here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
George with the bucket.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Carter. Now, Wagner. Banchero with the ball. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
George sets a screen for Oubre. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Wagner passes to Suggs. Now, here's Banchero. Covered by Oubre. And it goes down 2 points.
And even though it wasn't a great screen, he found a way to create some space.
High post, Embiid. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Magic leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Grimes passes to George. Misses the 3. Orlando, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And he can't hit the second. There's Wagner with the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Wagner's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will... Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Banchero. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Abusele out there with Embiid. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at shooting guard.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at 9 when to shoot in those sets.
Now Embiid shoots from 12. Nice jump shot. Good.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Anthony kicks to Banchero. Banchero draws the double. Shot clock at 2. Over Edwards. And it's Banchero missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Timeout.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. And it's Suggs in for Black. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Lets it go with a 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. And now it's a 10-point Orlando lead.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Embiid inside. Carter on him. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Here's Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's George. Lays it up off the glass. That's 10 points for Paul George.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Here's Banchero. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And the shot goes in. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half.
And Embiid doesn't mind physical defense. In fact, he embraces attacking.
Here's Banchero. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
No bucket, and that miss is number 6. He's made 7. Caldwell Pope passes to Suggs. Now, here's Van Carroll. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Caldwell Pope outside. Drills it from outside.
Timeout.
And the Magic lead by 9.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Maxey against Suggs. Here's Embiid, banked in off the glass. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Orlando now, and they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Carter with a screen on Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. And so it's Orlando winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what's the... Popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at center, locking down the middle.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Kuzma against Turner. Here's Prince. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
To the right side. Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Here's Nesmith. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Lillard against Halliburton. Pass to Nesmith. 6 on the shot clock. They set a pick. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez with it. Turner covers. Lopez against Turner. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lopez, the screen on Siakam. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Turner, a screen on Lillard. Unloads from 13. And it's Indiana scoring again.
Well, because he's a three-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Halliburton capable of creating jumpers.
Antetokounmpo to pass to Lopez. Lillard looking around. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Kuzma finds Lillard. And the 3 off target.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Siakam. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 55 seconds left in the first. From 18 feet away, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Nembhard outside. Lillard against Halliburton. 26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he makes it.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defensive still finish.
Lillard outside. Pass to Prince. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Siakam. Shot on the wing. And Antetokounmpo with the basket. On the assist by Lopez. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your...
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Milwaukee out in front. They lead by 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who's set of his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Halliburton misses. The Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Trent. Here's Portis for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Portis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Toppin against Portis. Toppin passes to Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
And here's Porter. No made baskets yet. Trent outside. Lets it go from deep. Walker pulls down the board. Pacers trail by 5. McConnell outside. Pass to Matherin. Now Halliburton. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Tyrese Halliburton just plays with a certain pace. He's always looking to push the action.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Halliburton against Lillard. Shoots over Halliburton, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. 4-3. Oh, Halliburton deadly from deep.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Lopez, the screen on Halliburton. Lillard against Halliburton. Lillard passes to Lopez. Here's Lillard. Takes the 3. The shot no good.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Halliburton against Kuzma. The floater. And Halliburton sinks the little runner.
When Halliburton gets this close to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the Pacers also making a change. Matherin's checked in for Halliburton.
When he's healthy, Brook Lopez is someone you have to game plan for. This is a huge presence on the floor who uses his length, his size to great advantage.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Lillard. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment.
They're thinking about the shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the board for the Pacers, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2, and it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. It's his first trip to the line, and certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, BA, because whenever he's out there, there's the steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Kuzma finds Antetokounmpo to the wing, right side. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard, and counted from 19 feet away. Lillard's got 5.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside Neesmith. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebounded by Lopez.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Prince. Nice D from Nembhard.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Siakam. For 3. Counted from distance. He's got 5.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
And there's a pick. Siakam against Antetokounmpo. Over Siakam. Oh, Giannis using his size inside. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Siakam with it. He's got 5. Pass to Halliburton. Lets it go. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez has a big body, and if you don't box him out, he's going to get some work done on the glass.
There's Neesmith with a 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
Milwaukee making some changes. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Kuzma. For 3, here's Lillard. Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers, it's almost effortless how he shoots.
Pass to Mathurin. Topping a screen on Prince. It's Mathurin with a drive. That one goes. Count it.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
A different look for Milwaukee. Smith comes in for Sims. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. And the Pacers also making a change. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard.
And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Portis. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Smith with a screen on McConnell. Here's the 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Indiana ahead. They're up 7. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Top of the screen on Trent. 3-pointer, Halliburton. It's hauled in by Portis. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, the power move by Giannis.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Top of the screen on Trent. 3-pointer, Halliburton. On target from range. Halliburton's got 20 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Trent's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Trent Jr. so dangerous in catch-and-shoot situations because from the touch, it is out of his hands so quick.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Wow, Miles Turner showing a bit of physicality and getting his teammates fired up with the hoop and the arm. All right.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Halliburton for 3. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Oh, big-time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
Steps back. Oh, Giannis, just too much.
Love his attacking mindset. What a move at a huge point in this game.
That is not settling. That is going for a high percentage look at a critical time. Nicely done.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
But we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Indiana with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Here's the teardrop. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Bucks trail by 5. Kuzma outside. Pass to Lillard. Rebounded by Halliburton. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Here's Siakam. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. He connects. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
And the foul on Brook Lopez. That'll be a second foul of the game. 35 seconds left in the game. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 6.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
.29 seconds left to play in the fourth. Whoa!
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
And they go to the intentional foul. That hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And it's in.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Timeout called, the Bucks. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Prince can't hit. And so the Pacers take the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When
Tip-off goes to Chicago. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Oubre. He's out there with Paul George. Embiid is out there with Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Now White, after the missed three from Joel Embiid, and good that time.
You know, Nikola Vucevic, guys, just goes to work when he gets an opportunity to score. I mean, he's a very, very polished offensive player.
Now here's Embiid. Maxey looking it over. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Maxey against Ball. White wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Embiid. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, you know, that's the kind of competitive spirit Embiid plays with. I mean, if you knock one down on him, he's looking for you the next trip down.
Now, here's Ball. Here's White. Another three for Chicago.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Shot by Grimes. No good. Bulls have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Got that one up quick.
Paul, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
And Philadelphia has possession after the Bulls pick up two. Here's Grimes. White covering. 6 to shoot.
Boy, he is looking confident Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Bulls moving the ball around. There's Ball with the three. Another three for Chicago.
You know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hands.
They set the pick. Oubre, no one around him. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Here's Buzelis. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Another three for Chicago.
Well, it's been a work in progress, but it actually has paid dividends. Vucevic has worked hard to become a legitimate three-point shooter.
George, no good. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Pass to Giddey. Vucevic a screen on Maxey. Now Vucevic. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Boy, nothing like shooting shots you know you can make. Vucevic shooting that one with confidence.
Here's Grimes. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Vucevic. Bank shot, no good.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for the Chicago Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
They've got Dosunmu. Williams is out there with Smith. Then it's Jones. And it's Giddey in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Giddey the pass to Williams. Now here's Giddey. On the wing, Dosunmu. No good from the wing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
For 3, Edwards. Chicago grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic comes in for Smith, and Ball subbed in for Dosunmu. Vucevic against Embiid. Shoots over Vucevic, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Embiid's got 5 points so far. And you know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Embiid gives you a lot. Scoring, rebounding, defense, and he can also beat you with the pass.
Giddey against Oubre. Outside, Jones. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Embiid. Chicago grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Back to Jones. Embiid against Vucevic. Here's Jones. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to McCain. Oubre outside. Embiid with it. And they double up Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Vucevic, guarded by Embiid. The fader, and it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Williams. And now that's 11 points for Vucevic. 35 seconds left now here in the second. There's a screen. Here's Yabusele to the left side wing. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 5 now.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside ball. Pass to Jones. And here is Williams. And here's Vucevic, guarded by Embiid. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Bulls. They're up by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
23.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. We've got Tyrese Maxey. Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. Back to ball. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Pass to Buzelis. Paul sets a screen for Buzelis. Good on the 3-point shot. Buzelis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Embiid inside. Vucevic defending. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Vucevic. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribbles and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the 3-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
And here's George for 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Bulls leading by 8. Outside ball. Giddey sets the pick for ball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George up top. White covering. Here's Embiid. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Buzelis. The 76ers also with a sub. Yabusele, he's checked in for George. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Ball. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, Ball doing a nice job using his size down in the post, rising up above his defender to get that one to go down.
Embiid with the bucket.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Ball with a wide open look. Traps in the tray. Ball's got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that, but he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's Grimes. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Grimes has got 8 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Yabusele kicks to Oubre. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Vucevic, guarded by Embiid. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Bulls lead by 7. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Here's Giddey. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Collins. Jones is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 spot.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid.
Jones the pass to Collins. Now Giddey. Kicks it out to Collins. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Butler. Embiid with the screen on Jones. And Butler gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Smith with a screen on Edwards. Now here's Giddey, guarded close. Rebound by Butler. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's McCain. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Jalen Smith. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thanks, David. And the basket by Embiid.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Pass to Vucevic. A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And Vucevic is just a gamer, somebody who accepts the responsibility of coming up big when his team needs it.
Maxey finds Embiid. It's all in by the Bulls. Outside, ball. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Embiid. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Ball. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead. Down low. The jump hook. Again, Embiid missing. Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Buzelis with the ball. Outside, White. Pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Over Embiid. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Timeout.
Vucevic has got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 9. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. George buried from 15 feet out. Here's Chicago. Here's the teardrop. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Buzelis. Here's White. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Paul George. Second personal foul.
Gets the first. That will put them up by 9.
At the line for Chicago.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
You know, it would have been great to knock them all down, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
So the Bulls win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage.
Bench, so important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. 3 on the clock. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Banchero. Pass to Suggs. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Halliburton outside. Turner passes to Halliburton. Here's the floater, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Free throw good, Halliburton. First quarter of play, a minute in. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Fires for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Outside Nesmith. Now here's Halliburton. He's covered by Suggs. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. From the top of the key. Good as the jump shot falls.
Yeah, and Siakam is the total offensive package. A big man with post moves and a reliable jumper.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Nesmith. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Carter, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite levels.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own. Now here's Halliburton. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Siakam. Turner, a screen on Suggs. Inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Timeout. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Lataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell-Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Halliburton. And the three-pointer goes.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
A long swing player, Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anthony, the pass to Batadze. Here's Black. Off target from outside. Siakam outside. Fires the three. Can't get it to drop. And that does it for the first quarter. The Pacers out in front, up by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
They've got Jonathan Isaac. He's out there with Goga Batadze. Anthony is out there with Banchero. And it's Black in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Now here's McConnell. Yet to see a basket. Mathurin finds Halliburton. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
Anthony with it. To the inside. The kick out to Banchero. Good on the shot. Banchero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Outside Walker. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. McConnell passes to Halliburton. "13 feet out, and it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside." Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
And here's Indiana now. Orlando making their last shot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And he's going for the lob. Oh, got a piece of it. Toppin with a steal. Now here's McConnell. Still without a bucket. Mathurin up top. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, Halliburton, deadly from deep.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Outside Walker. Pass to Halliburton. With contact, Halliburton.
And he has taken over this game. Halliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point.
A line change here for Orlando. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Up top, Carter. Now here's Wagner, guarded closely. Yep, that one goes. Wagner's got 5 now.
A good decision maker with the ball in his hands. Carter Jr. is a capable and willing distributor.
Back to Nembhard. And stolen by Suggs. Mathurin against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Wagner. From the arc. And Wagner gets it to go. On the assist by Wagner. Now just a 1-point Indiana lead. Outside Mathurin. And there's the screen. Now Siakam takes a 3. He drops it from range. 7 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Wagner. Give him 8. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. He's covered by Mathurin. Clock at 4. Wagner with a screen. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the magic from Peep.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Halliburton. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Carter, a screen on Halliburton. The 3 from Banchero. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Now here's Siakam. Back to Turner. Up and over Carter. Turner, no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Banchero. 10 points for him. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Black's checked in for Orlando. The Pacers also with a sub. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. Magic trail by 3. Suggs outside. Pass to Banchero. Carter, a screen on Siakam. Outside Carter. He tries for 3. Orlando again missing. Indiana has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton punching in. Up and in on the layup. Halliburton's got 17.
And using that momentum to his advantage. Even when Halliburton gets knocked around, he pushes through it well.
Carter, a screen on Siakam. The 3 from Banchero. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it, just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Suggs. No points so far. Carter, a screen on Mathurin. Wagner. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5. 43 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Matherin. To the middle. Deflected.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on, improving his ability to knock away shots.
Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
Credit the plays they're calling for him, getting him right now some good shots.
Here's Siakam. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Carter, a screen on Siakam. The 3 from Banchero. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Goga Batadze is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Anthony, and it's Black in at point guard. That's who's out there for Orlando. Magic shooting at a very efficient 67%. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to Banchero. Over Matherin. Banchero no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Here's Halliburton. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
Here's Banchero. Pass to De Silva to take the lead. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And here's Halliburton. Banked it in off the glass. Halliburton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Here's Siakam. The rebound by Carter. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Sturdy play by Suggs. He doesn't let the hit mess with his shot, and he's going to the line.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Siakam outside. Over Banchero. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Halliburton.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Here's Banchero. Using his size. Banchero gets by inside.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
There's a screen by Turner. And here's Siakam for 3. The rebound by Carter.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged now.
Here's Banchero. Excellent D there from Siakam. Pacers trail by 3. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton outside. Just 5 on the clock. sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. To the wing on the left. And Carroll passes to Caldwell Pope. Here's Suggs from downtown. And connects from downtown.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Siakam. Over Ben Carroll. Siakam, no good.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Halliburton comes to help. Here's Suggs. The rebound by Turner. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost...
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And this is why the team relies on Siakam. In the big moments, you can trust him with the shot.
23 seconds left in the final quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a three-point lead.
Yeah, you need a forward who can get those freebies. Banchero looking to be that guy for this team.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Money! And that one brings them within one.
Important points. Tyrese Halliburton, always ready to take the big one. Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Indiana on offense. Now Halliburton. Here's Siakam. Missed it! And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a three-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end.
Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Now Burks. After the missed three from Joel Embiid. Pass to Adebayo. So here's Burks. Fires for three. He gets hauled in by Paul George. Maxey in the corner. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, what a sweet shot by Maxey. Not putting too much behind it.
Hero on the wing. Over Maxey. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Maxey kicks to George. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And George's guys encourage him to just fire away. They know he's lethal from there.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here's Maxey after Tyler Hero hitting the 3.
And Maxey wasting no time, clapping right back with his own triple.
Pass to Adebayo. Wiggins kicks to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. 7 points for Tyler Hero.
Fighting the inside defender, Hero really works to get to the bucket.
And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly. So good, so experienced, Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Oubre. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game. Launches a 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Maxey's got 10 points in the game.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Hero kicks to Burks. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hero finds Wiggins. Burks with it. Good ball movement here by Miami. 6 on the shot clock. There's Hero with a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. 10 points for him.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Yep. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Edwards. And Embiid is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2. Butler passes to Embiid. Rebound Love. Miami trailing. Robinson dishes to Anderson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to McCain. Embiid with it, defended by Anderson. Fader on the way. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Hero passes to Larson. And he hits it to tie the game up. Larson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Oubre's checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And Hero getting to the spots where he can be very effective. That swagger he plays with is infectious.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bam Adebayo comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Wiggins is subbed in for Robinson. From deep, George, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you. What a versatile scorer.
Pass to Burks. And here's Adebayo. Hasn't made one yet. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Outside, George. This one for 3, and the 3 ball is good. George has got 11 points.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
Wiggins outside. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside, Hero. They set the pick over Maxey. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Hero.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
George looking over the floor. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. It's blocked. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Yabusele, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Wiggins against Oubre. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. Burks can't get it to go.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
The Heat trail by 6.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Hero against Maxey. That one a little long.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And so it's Philadelphia. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Alec Burks. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5, down low. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Yes, that goes in. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Hero kicks to Ware. Good ball movement here by Miami. There's the pick. The 3. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Hero.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
Back to Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Hero. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. 1:57 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Pass to Grimes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Burks dishes to Ware. Here's Hero. Plays it up and banks it in. Now just a 5-point 76ers lead.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter. Smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Pass to Yabusele. High post, Embiid. The strength of Embiid on display.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
Hero on the wing. Over Maxey. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Hero.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Maxey passes to Yabusele. Oubre outside. Maxey in the corner. There's the pick. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
To the inside, Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Embiid. Second shot opportunity. Embiid owns the lane.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Butler, Abusele out there with Embiid. Then there's Edwards. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. Back to Hero. Three-pointer. Trains it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 27 points.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero, so confident in his ability to connect from deep.
Embiid with a screen on Hero. Here's Butler. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And the 76ers lead by 6.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there who are dropping dime after dime.
Outside, Maxey. The three-pointer, no good. The Heat trail by 4. Hero finds Anderson. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. Oubre on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. Pass to Embiid. Outside, George. Here's Grimes. Hits it from three-point range.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for Anderson. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. See if that message resonated. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Maxey. Basket counts. And that's 19 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
Hero with it. Now defended by Embiid. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Works for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Philadelphia leading by 3. Down low. And they double up Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Shot by Grimes. Oh, good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kelly Oubre.
And the defense kind of forced that tricky play from Hero. He still gets the shot off while being fouled.
Both good from the line that time.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Hero against Maxey. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Outside, George. For the 3. Buries it from outside.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle him up right away. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerds there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Hero, it falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
The Hero comes into the game in attack mode, going right at the defense off the dribble.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Hero from long range. He's off from 3.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Miami. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here we go. And so the tip-off. It's Miami. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. They've got Adebayo. Alec Burks is out there with Hero. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the center, locking down the middle.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
To the inside, and here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Embiid, cans the 12-footer. Embiid's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 45 points. Huge buckets.
I think the roof's about to come off this place.
Wiggins against George. And it's Miami with the rebound. Burks finds Hero. That shot no good. Now here's Maxey. Oubre outside. Pass to Embiid. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Hero against Maxey. It counts.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
They do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1, we'll see if they try.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
Maxey against Hero. Hurts on the wing. Here's Wiggins. Oh!
Yeah. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And so the big win by my... Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
rotation. Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Ball in at the point. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession. Now Siakam. Pass to Turner. 5 on the clock. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Chicago with the ball. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Chicago shooting their first free throw this game.
At the line for Chicago.
Giddey, no good on the free throw. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. It's a 3-point game. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. They set the pick. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And that one's good. Giddey's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Now here's Halliburton. Up top, Turner. There's a screen by Turner. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. He buries it from 3.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Over to the wing. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Pass to White. Picked by Vucevic. Puts up a 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The Pacers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Here's Buzelis. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And Don C is here tonight in Chicago. No surprise there.
Yeah, not at all. A Chicago native who has actually joined the Bulls as a creative strategy and design advisor. His success as a sportswear brand creator and lifelong Bulls fan has given him such a cool role.
Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Pass to Buzelis. Ball outside. Over to the left wing. Shoots. Vucevic's shot is off.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Siakam finds Turner. Siakam outside. Drops in the 3.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Outside White. Pass to Buzelis. Out left to the wing. Pulls it. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by Buzelis.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Siakam right side. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Vucevic.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Chicago shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Bulls. They lead by a bucket. Don't go. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Toppin, then there's Walker, and it's Matherin in at the 3. Picked by Smith. Here's Giddey. It's good. Giddey's got 7 points. Well, Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
Shot's good by Matherin.
Great body control allows Matherin to finish through contact.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Three-pointer Matherin nails it from beyond the arc. Matherin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Here's Giddey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for DeSumo. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. And here's Jones. Ball outside. Back to Jones. Pass to Williams. Out to the right wing. Outside Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. The shot no good. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 1. To the paint. Turner passes to Nembhard. Toppin on a screen on Jones. Nembhard. Off target from 3-point range. The Bulls have gotten 3 or 4 field goals in the second quarter. Knocked away. It's stolen by Halliburton. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
The defense is a little rough with Halliburton, so credit to him for committing to his selection.
Some changes for Chicago. Who's Ellis is checked in for Williams. DeSumo comes in for Giddey. And it's White in for Jones. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Matherin. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Matherin's checked in for Indiana. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Bulls up on the wing. The Bulls with another miss. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Nembhard. Tries it from the top of the key. Chicago with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
White with it. It's Vucevic, high post. Back to White. The 3 from Ball. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Here's Siakam. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Siakam's got 5 now.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Pass to White. Now here's Dosunmu. Vucevic gets the bucket. He has 6.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Chicago ahead. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Kobe White, Josh Giddey out there with Buzelis. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Giddey. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Indiana trailing here. Halliburton looking over the floor. Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. There's a screen by Turner. Here's Nembhard. The 3 ball. Nice shot by Turner. Turner's got 5 points.
Gotta be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
Giddey passes to Ball. Inside. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. Chicago with a rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
White finds Ball. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Yeah, Ball knows his team relies on him to get his own shots too. So he works to find his look.
Halliburton against Ball. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago leading by 5. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Picked by Vucevic. From deep, Giddey. Another 3 for Chicago.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Nembhard outside. Deflects the pass. Halliburton outside to stop the run. The body control of Halliburton. Tough.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well and deep.
There's a screen. White for 3. That shot is off. Pacers trail by 6. Here's Siakam. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Siakam's got 7 points.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
The three from Ball. The shot off that time. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton on the wing. Five on the clock. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
Here's Vucevic. No good. Misses at the buzzer. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Chicago ahead. They're up by 2. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Benedict Mathurin. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Toppin, and it's Walker in at the 4-man position. Here's Giddey. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Here's Halliburton. The 3 is up. Halliburton nails the 3.
And good work by Halliburton, outthinking the defense and creating an opportunity for himself.
Here's Giddey. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton outside. Walker passes to Mathurin to take the lead. And he lays it up and in. And the Pacers lead by 1.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Ball in for Jones. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Oh, forcing the issue. Halliburton in attack mode.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Chicago?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
Outside White. Buries it from 3. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Here's Halliburton. Nails the baby hook. Halliburton's got 15 points in just the second half.
Important points. Tyrese Halliburton, always ready to take the big one.
Pass to Vucevic. Minute 32 left in the final quarter. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. Halliburton against Ball. Counted. Halliburton's got 24 points.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period. Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
High post Siakam. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Halliburton. Cash.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Turner. Vucevic missing again.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
And what a huge moment from Halliburton. His guys give it to him for these exact reasons. And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. "30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Getting it done, but their backs are against the wall. What a gritty play there from Ball.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Ball passes to Vucevic. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so the Pacers take the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do
Both these teams have the luxury of a very deep bench.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of talent on both rosters. What that means is the defenses need to be active and aware even when substitutions are made, because the next basket could come from absolutely any guy on the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum.
That's green.
And it's Porzingis in at the center position.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
White, wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Banchero. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Now, here's Banchero. Following the miss by Porzingis. Carter with a screen on Holiday. And that one is good from Suggs.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
And Orlando making a change here. Bitadze's checked in. Now, here's Banchero. Going inside and finished off by Banchero.
My goodness, get him in the dunk contest. A little sizzle on the finish by Paolo.
For Boston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Tatum. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, Suggs following the Porzingis miss from deep. Here's Banchero. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Holiday dishes to White. The 3 from Tatum. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Black comes in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And here is Tatum. After the three-pointer from Cole Anthony. Hauser misses.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Black the pass to Anthony. into the paint. Here's Bitadze. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Magic. They lead by a bucket. Let's... And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Torrey Craig. He's out there with Horford. And it's Hauser in at the three.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Pritchard, still without a basket. Craig passes to Hauser. Tatum on the wing. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Over to the wing. Here's Black. Out to Anthony. Here's the three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
You love Cole Anthony's attitude. So confident, so willing to fire on the catch.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. There's Tatum's range on display.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Banchero, that's good. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Suggs in for Isaac.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open pretty?
On the wing, Holiday. Outside Tatum. From the arc. The revenge three from Tatum.
How about the answer from Jason Tatum? Say it with your chest, Jason.
1:12 left here in the second. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. For the Magic, Mo Wagner's checked in for Banchero. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Cole Anthony. And Boston has possession. They trail by 6. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
But this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Brown, good.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Oh, and the jam by Suggs.
That is elite athleticism. Mr. Suggs, can you put on a show for us?
And here is Brown. He has 7. Porzingis with a screen on Wagner. And here's Brown outside. And the Celtics another 3.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Banchero, a screen on Holiday. Here's Suggs. That 3 off the mark. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Took him no time at all on that one. Tatum's got 15 points.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jalen, it'd probably be the 3-point shot.
Porzingis against Carter. Outside Holiday. Pass to White. And here's Tatum for 3. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Suggs. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 11 points in the game.
Displaying some solid body strength and balance. Jalen Suggs to the cup.
Brown outside. White looking around. Down low. And Tatum hammers it home.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Traps in the trade. Banchero's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Orlando. Celtics trail by 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Banchero outside. Wagner outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
That's about trusting your instincts, knowing when the shot he wants to take is there and taking it in the catch and shoot. Mr. Wagner.
Outside Tatum. There's the triple. Buries it from 3-point range. Tatum's got 25 points in the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Banchero. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And after that slow start, finally looks like he's finding his touch from beyond.
Third quarter comes to a close in a battle. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Celtics shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at the 1.
How about that? The quick feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one in screen and roll action for Jason Tatum.
Isaac with the screen for Banchero. Another miss by Banchero. Celtics leading by 3. Tatum with it. And the dunk by Tatum.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
Pass to Black. Banchero with the ball. Count it, good.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Banchero outside. 4 on the clock, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
So it's the Celtics now. 3-point lead. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Suggs. Porzingis can't hit. Magic shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. And that one is good from Suggs.
How about the agility of Jalen Suggs to navigate the painted area and finish? Pretty nice stuff right there.
Brown outside. To the middle. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. That's now 32 points for Jason Tatum. Holiday against Suggs. Banchero inside. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
You love that a guy so young like Paolo Banchero is ready in the big moment to step up and deliver.
And here's Tatum for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Tatum's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
That one falls. And that's 21 points for Paolo Banchero.
Oh, my goodness. Banchero ready for the bright lights in the big moment.
Tatum no good. Orlando trailing here. Wagner passes to Carter. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Carter Jr. demanding that he be the guy to deliver in the big-time moment. Okay, Wendell.
Pass to White. Tatum with the screen on Caldwell-Pope.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Suggs against Holiday. Sweet move. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a three-point game. Yes!
Unshakable trust in Jason Tatum in this sort of situation. Their staff just puts the ball in his hands and lets him make plays.
Caldwell Pope wishes to Suggs. To the inside. Here's Banchero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
A big-time scorer, Banchero, with a deep bag. That's a great pump fake to get the defender in the air.
And he makes both free throws.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
And they commit an intentional foul. You see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Now they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And Caldwell Pope not letting the pressure of the moment affect his focus. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy we want to see on the line.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
So it's the Celtics picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.